What's up, you guys? Andrew Enzo here. We are going to be watching a video with Brett Cooper today, which seems a little bit weird to react to, I guess, but I don't know. I saw the title, something about AI girlfriends, and I thought there is no way that dudes are literally this pathetic. But you know what? The reality is that stupidity never ceases to amaze me. It really doesn't. And how pathetic people are or can be also never ceases to amaze me. And so I thought, you know what, let's give this a try. We'll sit down with Brett Cooper here in the comments section and we will take a look at this together and get a guy's perspective. And again, I don't watch Brett Cooper, but this video popped up for me. We're going to jump into this video and we'll see what this is all about. I'm sure it's going to be extremely cringy, but let's check it.
The website for it. It has 21 million impressions. They're not even hiding the fact that it is purely utilitarian, that they view women as utilitarian. Unnecessary. Yeah. Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. We have not discussed artificial intelligence in a bit, and I'm sorry to inform you, but the situation for men and women is not getting any better in terms of AI. In fact, it is only getting worse. And every time I do one of these episodes, I just want to crawl into a hole and die because that is the state of affairs. My timeline this week has been chock full of AI women and discourse about AI women and relationships, and we just
I have seen a little bit about this with I think there's AI Instagram pages where it's a completely AI generated photos and I don't know about the comments and stuff. If a real person's doing that, maybe you can comment below if you know a little bit about it. I have seen that. I'm guessing this is what it's about.
I have to talk about. We are back on AI. Before we jump in, though, make sure that you like this video, subscribe.
Make sure you like this video,
already,
my
and
video
that
though,
notification bell so that you never miss a comment section
and the
episode.
notification and subscribe.
The first thing I saw was this New York Post article. It's just so dystopian. They posted it a couple of days ago, but their caption reads, "Tech exec predicts AI girlfriends will create $1 billion business. Comfort at the end of the day."
Comfort
and then there,
at the end of
are
the
a couple
day,
AI
bro.
women for you guys to marvel at. But you know what also gives
How
you
lazy
comfort
are y'all?
at the end of the day? A real girlfriend, or
a real girlfriend
a
or wife
who will be with you, hopefully, for the entirety of your life. Crazy idea.
That's
I know,
exactly
way
how
too
it should
traditional.
be.
I should just shut up. I mean,
Marriage
it's
for
already
life. I'm just saying.
bad enough that we have monetized through and workers, but now AI is monetizing and commodifying relationships and comfort, human personal things, which is why this is just so disturbing. So
we're not surprised.
Said, absolutely, this is just a deeper extension of what started. OnlyFans continued, and isolated emasculation did to an entire generation of young men. It is inevitable. Great. That is so positive. Love to hear that.
It's over.
It's all terrible. I can't say it, but
we are screwed.
That P word.
The article went into more depth,
It's
saying
terrible
Greg Eisenberg, CEO of Late Checkout, wrote a blog post on X in which he shared that he met a man in Miami who admitted to me that he spends $10,000 a month on AI girlfriends. Quote, "I thought that he was kidding," Eisenberg wrote, "but he's a 24-year-old single guy who loves it." Women, we just have to level with each other. If this is what a 24-year-old man in Miami prefers, we have got to do better. I don't know what we have to do to fix the situation, but it is just wild. If you're really just looking for a companion, a dog is a much better option than an AI girlfriend. And plus, when you get a dog, then you can buy Rough Greens to make sure that he stays healthy. Rough Greens knows
Brett.
dog food
Always
is
out here
your
with
pet's
these.
health is just as important as your health. Rough Greens is a supplement that contains all the necessary vitamins, minerals, probiotics, omega oils, digestive enzymes, and have every single day. Dogs too. Greens will improve you business days. Go to Rough Greens. Again, that is roughgreens.com. My dog today. Another
there we go.
Said,
that was half the video, Brett.
Millions of men, if they've not already been destroyed by. Let's be honest. However, it will absolutely destroy modern feminism, and women will become jealous of these AI women,
100%,
ultimately creating a movement that denounces any kind of
non-human. It's gonna destroy a lot of marriages too, which is the sad thing because dudes, married guys turn to the P word. I'm not gonna bleep it out, but because I try to do as little editing in these as possible so that it's raw footage for you guys, okay? But the P word, you know what I'm talking about. So many guys turn to that, even when they're married, and that's a whole nother video. But don't do that. It's basically, don't do that is what I'm saying. And yes, it destroys marriages all the time.
human relationship.
Why aren't you laughing?
And there is a reason that they do that.
Before.
I mean, I guess
But
there's
we don't
always
need to go into it
positive,
in this video.
you know? I kind of say that with the trans stuff as well. Like, maybe this will just wake women up by the end of the day. Maybe the tech guys have cracked the code to ending modern feminism.
Although, it is a little bit interesting. I'm going to go on a tangent here a little bit. It is a little bit interesting about the AI thing because the P word, they go after that. They do that when they're married to get fulfillment in a certain way that they're not getting in real life. And with the AI girlfriend, the fake girlfriend, they can get it in probably more of like an emotional way because they're not being fulfilled in that way in real life is what I would guess. Like the comfort at the end of the day, if they're not getting that, then they're going to seek it somewhere else, and you're not going to get that from that P word, but you're going to get it from the AI girlfriend. And so that's kind of interesting and, again, sad, empathetic, and you should work on that and fix your relationship. But a lot of people, they don't have the skills to do that, or they're too lazy to do that. There's a lot of reasons that they won't do that. It's just so easy to turn to these things, I guess.
Via AI. We can hope. I'll focus on that. Anyway, back to the article. Eisenberg said that he was told by the man, I love that I could use voice notes now with my AI girlfriend. I get to customize my AI girlfriend, the man told Eisenberg, likes, dislikes, etc. It's comfort at the end of the day.
There it is. It's comfort at the end of the day.
Just on a surface level, how this can seem appealing and easy because it's customizable. You don't have to deal with a real human being.
Girl.
You seem to be made to suffer.
But
Get
as
the
a woman,
frick outta here, dude.
that feels so icky. Not even icky.
Oh,
It just
yeah.
feels disgusting
That
because
is
our
disgusting,
essence
dude.
and our role
That
in a
is
man's life is
disgusting.
just being cheapened
Y'all
down to
nasty.
an object.
Ooh, you're a real dreamboat.
Billy every teen.
And I think this could do to relationships what did to sex, which is sell men a curated idea of what it actually is, an idea that is totally undesirable and sometimes unattainable
unrealistic.
to normal women,
Completely
which then only
not
hurts
real.
us and our relations with men because we are not living up to what they have been conditioned to respond to through or perfectly designed AI relationships because, again, none of it is real. And just because something is appealing because it's easy does not mean that it is right or good.
Sounds
I
expensive,
promise
though.
you,
I'll tell you what.
The real thing is always better. Somebody
Bros
got up and said,
spending
girlfriends who
$10,000
can't say no. Wonder who this might appeal to. Yeah, I think this would be a good time to remind everybody about the sexual violence that has increased in our society thanks to porn that is directly linked to pornography usage. Moving on,
Obviously.
the article then got into the websites that men like this use for their relationships. This is not an instruction manual, gentlemen. This is for research purposes. I'm watching you.
Little
Candy AI
disclaimer,
bills
little
itself
disclaimer,
as
okay.
the ultimate AI girlfriend experience, which offers virtual companions for immersive and personalized chats. Cupid AI says that it
Yikes.
uses AI algorithms to generate virtual and fictional characters or companions with whom one can communicate through voice notes.
The fact that there's such a big market for it is
Said,
also
you have
extremely sad.
multiple AI girlfriends on multiple platforms, apparently. Eisenberg, that's the CEO, said that he was left speechless by the encounter and predicted that somebody will build the AI version of Match Group and make $1 billion plus.
$1
And Match Group is apparently the parent company of dating
bunch
apps
of
such as
sad
Tinder,
dudes out there.
Match.com, Hinge, OkCupid, and Plenty of Fish. Which, by the way, I did not know that they were all owned by one company. That's suspicious. They're profiting off of
Little
our
sus,
loneliness.
you think so?
Maybe just think twice about
Obviously.
that. Anyway, for the
Especially
good of
dude
society,
loneliness.
guys, we should not do this. Somebody commented and said, I would rather just talk to myself and look crazy for free.
I heard that.
Thank you very much. Now, obviously, we have talked about the AI girlfriends before. We have plenty of episodes. We can link some of them below. I'm sure you know what I think about them. We have also talked about the sex robots before and the AI sex robots. But guys, it's really happening now. Look at this video that was posted on
Yikes.
X last week. And
Once
this is
again.
an advertisement for a real product that is in development.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
AI women are women. Yikes.
My team didn't watch this before I put it into the episode, and they are very, very shocked.
Allosaurus had never seen such
man.
bullshit before.
So that thing at the end, which you might already know about, is a sex toy for guys, and this specific one that is in the advertisement is being created by the poster of this video, and this one will apparently be connected to a computer system so that you can choose and swipe and pick whichever AI woman you're talking to and interacting with as you use the toy that he is creating. Ashley St. Clair quote tweeted this and said, the birth rate is doomed. But
The
interestingly,
birth rate is doomed.
the creator of this sex toy
There's going to be
does
a
not
few
think
people, though. There's going to be a few of us out there that are going to be having lots and lots of kids. Tell you what.
think so. He writes on X a lot, and he seems to believe that by separating reproductive sex and non-reproductive sex, where you are just engaging in it for pleasure, you're not trying to make a child, by separating that and taking it off the table, having men just engage with his toy and AI girlfriends, it will force reproductive sex to boom again, which then will
Negative.
save humanity.
No. I don't think so.
Is literally what he wrote in one of his tweets. I don't quite understand
The
this.
only
Twitter
thing
also-
I would say is maybe it will remove those people from the gene pool because they're just going to be boning AI stuff. And if they're boning AI stuff, they're never going to reproduce. And then, I mean, I'm just saying.
doesn't seem to understand this or care, which made me feel better about not understanding it. Somebody commented and said, when you make distractions for males to make them more antisocial, you make the problem worse, not better. Seems to be common
Yes,
sense.
sir.
I agree, unless he means that real sex would then become a hotter commodity in the marketplace of sex that people would want to strive for. I genuinely do not understand. Would love more clarification. Maybe you guys get it. You can let me know. Somebody else commented and said, the education system wherever you are has failed you. This mindset sets society back in terms of women's rights.
Yeah, 100%.
This idea makes women the object. Completely agree.
Obviously.
Something that can only be used for reproduction. Yes, it is very Handmaid's Tale, if you've ever read that book or watched the Hulu
Never
show.
read
She
that
goes on
book
and says, this
or seen the
mindset
show.
that sex can only be used for reproduction is so outdated. Somebody else said, sex is not supposed to be a trade. Why do you see it as that? If you step out of your online views on sex and you form a meaningful relationship with a
has
woman,
been for a long
you will
time now,
realize
so,
that sex
like, should it be?
is about
No, but-
trading. Sadly, in our current society, these seem to be profound takes, but they are not chronically online takes from Twitter, which I always like to see because apparently these people live in the real world, maybe have interacted with a woman. Basically, I think
maybe
the
they've
only thing
interacted
that this
with-
will
maybe.
do, that the AI girlfriends will do, is further create a divide between men and women and just keep making us
Oh,
lonelier and
obviously.
angrier at each other. And this is something that we
Obviously.
should all be fighting against. This is not the future.
Once again,
that I
the beginning of this was that P word again, which has destroyed so many relationships and so many guys, made them just weak, miserable, antisocial, depressed. Like, it's been a big problem for a long time, and like the mainstream media likes to act like it's a good and healthy thing, even, and you can like, oh, go ahead and introduce it into your relationship if you need to. No. That thing needs to be absolutely at absolute zero in your life.
want for us. And I know that dating is hard, the landscape is abysmal, it is often unpleasant, but you should hold out for the real thing. And as women, as a group, we need to do better if this is the alternative. Well, guys, I hope you liked that video.
I did like that video, Brett. Thanks. We appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I think I said quite a bit in there. I know I paused it a good amount, but yeah, sad, pathetic, stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that, you guys. You need to be better. You need to be better. And if you're trying to be better, let's plug the advertiser here, right here, which is myself. Hit the link down below to see if working together makes sense. If you want to upgrade and reprogram your mind for confidence, power, success, you want to become somebody that feels unstoppable, attacks your goals and life every single day. If you want to become somebody that conquers life and is an absolute beast at everything that you do, people see you differently, people think about you differently, you think about yourself differently, your self-image is actually good, you like who you are, all of that kind of stuff. If you want to work on that, if you're trying to become better and you don't want to become one of these AI sick, nasty dudes that can't freaking get a girl, check out the link below to see if working together makes sense or not. I will catch you guys on the next video.